to Enjoying Cuisine. I'm Joey Gilliam, the quarantine cook. Today we're gonna make one of my favorites growing up, beef stroganoff. It's a very simple dish. For this dish, you need 2 pounds of ground beef, yellow or white onion, whatever you prefer. I usually use cream of mushroom soup with this, but you can use cream of chicken. I'm gonna substitute this for that. Salt and pepper, your egg noodles, and some sour cream to blend in at the end of your dish when you're finishing cooking it. And then we're gonna do some steamed broccoli with that and just some whole kernel corn with a little bit of butter in it. Okay, to start with, we're gonna brown our ground beef. We're gonna saute the onions and the mushrooms, just cutting these up a little bit. And I don't need this whole onion, I'm gonna put that back in the fridge. And I'm gonna dice those up, and we're gonna do the same with our mushrooms. Just cut them into little strips like this. We've diced up our mushrooms and our onions, and I'm just getting this broccoli ready to go in. And you can make your pieces as big or as small as you want to. I like my broccoli like this. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the broccoli in here. Go right in there. Pour some water in here. And you just want to cook this down. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in here and some salt and pepper. And I'm gonna do the same with my corn. I'll go right in here, like so. Garbage. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and turn burners on for these. Just gonna turn them on high to start with, and then I'll turn them down a little bit. And do a couple of tweaks of salt and pepper on this. Corn as well. That's good. And then just put a couple little pats of butter in with each one. One for your broccoli and one for your whole kernel corn. Put the lid on this and set the lid on this one. There we go. You just want that to steam up. And then when it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn it down to a simmer. And we're gonna get our other stuff started. Let's start on our beef mixture for our stroganoff. To start with, I'm gonna take some olive oil and put it in my pan here. I want a good amount to coat the bottom. And we're gonna start out by sauteing our mushrooms and our diced onion. All you do is you throw that in the bottom of the pan. Make sure you get all of it. And our mushrooms. And just, if you'll come over here, we'll mix this in. And I'm gonna saute this for a couple of minutes. And then I'm gonna put my ground beef in with it. This is looking good. Okay, so this has come to a boil, so we're gonna turn it down, because the broccoli will cook rather fast and so will the corn. So we're gonna go ahead and turn these down. And butter's melting. Ah, it smells amazing already. Beautiful. So I'm just let this cook for another minute, and then I'm gonna throw my ground beef in. Our mushrooms and onions are sauteed. I'm gonna throw my ground beef in with this. Like so. If you come over, you'll see. And I got 2 pounds of ground beef. We're gonna let that brown up. It's smelling amazing already. My water should be, yeah, it's coming to a boil. And then the ground beef is looking nice. If you come over, you'll see this. It's browned up, and I'm gonna throw in my cream of chicken soup. And as I said before, I usually use cream of mushroom, but you can substitute whatever you want to. And I have fresh mushrooms in with this already, so it's gonna be delicious. Take that right there. And just open up your bag of egg noodles. Actually, let's do it this way so that we don't take a chance on them going everywhere. Because that's no fun for anybody. Alright, we're going to throw these in. I'm going to be using that whole bag because that's plenty. Stir this in just a little bit and throw a little bit of olive oil or whatever oil you prefer. So that it doesn't stick. There we go. Voila. Alright, we're going to let those come to a boil again and cook the noodles down. And in the meantime, this is ready for the cream of chicken soup. Now you can use two smaller cans, like 10-ounce cans, but I just got one big can. Alright, we're just going to put this in here. Like so. Make sure you get all that goodness out of there. Alright. Okay. And just mix that in with your beef, onion, and mushroom. Stir it in good. And then we're going to turn this down to like a medium heat. And then we're just going to cook that in with this for a few minutes. And then we're going to fold in our sour cream. And it'll be ready to eat. As you can see, I'm going to blend it into the ground beef mixture. Around it, twist the salt, pepper, and put in with the stroganoff. And our noodles are cooking down. The egg noodles cook really fast. So it came to a boil, and then I just turned it down. Now I'm just letting it, soak up the water. And so you can already tell they're nice and limp. I'm just cooking this one more minute, and I'm going to fold in my sour cream, and this will be ready. Our broccoli's done. Our corn is done. I'm going to drain our broccoli. Like so. I'm doing this right into the sink. Oh, that smells good. And there's our steamed broccoli. That is done. And this is ready for the sour cream. And then our noodles, they just needed another minute. And they will be done. And then we will strain those. And then we'll put our dish together. We're taking our sour cream and folding it into the stroganoff mixture. This is done. Now you can put as little or as much of this as you want to. I'm going to put the whole thing because I love the sour cream taste, what it adds to the dish. Watch, I'm just folding it in with the rest of it. Okay. And you're not really even, you're not cooking the sour cream into it. You're just folding it into it. And then your dish is complete. And all I have to do is strain my noodles and put it together. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put the lid on this, turn that off. Make sure everything's off because this is complete. And make sure you use your oven gloves because these things are hot. Now you can strain it into a colander if you want to. I'm just going to take the lid. Just make sure you have gloves on for safety. There we go. Do the steam while you're at it. I'm not sure egg noodle steam is the best, but you know, we'll do it anyway. All right, there, that's ready. Stick it right back over here. Voila. And we're going to serve this up. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spoon some noodles onto each plate. They're the perfect consistency. Yummy, can't wait. This one. There we go. Now, we will get some broccoli for each one. Right on there. And same for this one. Beautiful, beautiful. Because that's being cooked in the corn juice and water and butter. You want a slotted spoon. And just scoop a heaping spoon of each one. And that one. That smells wonderful. Okay, very good. Put that lid back on there for now. And piece de resistance. We are going to get this, and you're going to spoon your stroganoff over your noodles, like so. And one more. Yummy! Okay, here we go. All right, this is my beef stroganoff with corn and steamed broccoli. For now, I'm Joey, the quarantine cook. We will see you next time.